Are we though? Going live.
Hello,
We're
everybody.
Live. We're live. Yeah, fantastic.
It's always that little struggle before we start where we go, is it live? Is it not?
You had a little panic.
I had a little panic because you were on the phone.
Can I just...
Your busy mate. And I was like...
Can I just remind you to relax? And also, can I please remind you to look at the lens there?
Okay.
As you always remind me to look at the lens.
I'm going to look at lens.
And
I'm
not
going to
at
look at
the
the lens.
viewfinder.
Yes,
Or the laptop that's down there.
Okay, laptop's on, comments are here.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. I'll wait for anybody to say that they can see us before I assume that we're actually live because I don't see any comments yet.
Are you going to be in charge of the comments?
We'll take it in turns, I think. We'll take it in turns. So you'll do a few, I'll do a few.
Okay.
As you can hear, my voice is just coming back today. I've been having a bit of vocal exhaustion, haven't I?
Yeah, it's all that shouting at me. Non-stop.
Just think, as if I've been shouting
She
at
calls
you.
it vocal exhaustion. I just call it shouting at me.
No. Okay, throw that over there. Right. Hello, everyone. We've got a few people here, so this is nice.
Oh.
Hello, friends. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming to the live. It's nice to be here. I've prepped. I've got a bit of water.
I don't.
Yeah, you're not prepped. That's what I said. Don't be too unprofessional for the live.
Well, no, because you know that I don't drink water just before bed.
Oh, true. I forgot.
I forgot
it is late.
Yeah, I already go to the toilet a lot in a day from drinking water.
Yeah, I know. It would just keep you up all night, wouldn't it?
All night.
It really would. It really would. People can see us. Hello, everyone. Hiya, Holly Beth. Hiya, Lisa.
I like Beverly Dust. I always notice Beverly Dust is like comments on our videos, and she always sticks up for us.
Yeah, Beverly Dust sticks up for us when people come for us in the comments.
Oh yeah, I remember one person just being in the comments was saying something like, "Oh, you've already shown this in the video," and Beverly Dust was like, "Yeah, it's called a YouTube short. They've just cropped it down and posted a YouTube short." And it was just amazing. I was just like, "Thanks for finishing her off, Beverly."
Cheers, Beverly. It's like when people are commenting, being like, saying stuff about the squatter, and then you've got other people sticking up for us being like, of course they're not choosing to have the squatter there.
No, yeah, exactly.
Hello everyone. Hey, Donnie's here. Hi, Donnie. Christy, Maureen, Nexus, Crinkle. How are you doing? You just taking a picture.
Yeah.
You're actually quite good at capturing just good moments, just natural moments.
Just 2 seconds there, get it.
Seconds.
You might want to use it
in the camera roll.
So yeah.
Yesterday we actually went up to the squatter house, talking of that. We call that whole project. We call the Grimsby project the squat house, and we went up there yesterday, didn't we? So
yes.
That's why today has been a little bit more like a Sunday for us, and yesterday was more like yesterday felt more like a Monday.
Yeah.
And today's been more of a Sunday because we completely relaxed today, didn't we?
Yeah, just kind of
saw friends.
Saw a friend that has gone, she's from New Zealand. She's back over in the UK. And
she's actually the friend that got you into property.
Yeah.
Got you interested in property.
Yeah, so I actually met her on LinkedIn. I just reached out for some advice in terms of a career step. She's actually a career coach now.
Yeah.
And and it basically just transpired that she had a property portfolio as well, and she kind of mentioned it to me, and I was like, what is this? Anyway, long story short, she's basically the reason why I started looking into property, and then badgered Leah and said that it might be a good idea to start looking at that. So yeah,
sometimes I sat there today thinking we sat with Steph right now. I thought, if you'd never sent that message on LinkedIn, if you'd never gone and had a coffee with Steph, would we be here where we are right now?
Probably wouldn't even have this channel.
Probably wouldn't. Property Couple wouldn't be a thing. I'm just going to text Dad because I can hear him creaking on the floorboards above. Oh, God. So I'm just going to say, Dad, get the live stream on and stay still.
Poor guy. Literally can't walk in his own home without you telling him.
All right, I won't tell him.
I told you. This is why she's got vocal exhaustion.
So shall I say anything? He's stopped now anyway. You guys probably can't even hear it anyway. It's probably just me. Whenever we're down here on a Zoom, every Tuesday morning, it's moved to Wednesdays now, we have a meeting with our business partner, and we're down here 8 a.m. and we're on Zoom, and sometimes Dad's waking up and I can just hear the floorboards creaking, and then we're talking about these big number deals with our business partner. I'm just yeah, my dad's just upstairs. It's always really funny.
Yeah, but we love you, Dad.
Yeah, no, I mean, sometimes I just think about the years. Well, it's been like probably 2 years now. Like, we just never would have had that time. I never would have had that time with my dad if we hadn't have stayed here and saved up, and we wouldn't have had the wedding for sure. Like, that wouldn't have been an option for us.
It's just mad how things work out.
It's just crazy, isn't it?
Like, I literally had probably met your dad once in my entire life, ever. When I was like young, I probably saw him like once somewhere, like locally, and then
like my dad thought that your grandma and my grandma had done broxenia, which is like arranged marriage, because our grandmothers were like tight, and my dad was like, "Oh, did they do an arrangement for you two?" And I was like, "No." And he's like, "I remember Achille. I remember seeing him round town."
Said I was a player, didn't he?
He thought you were a player. Anyway, we digress. John Helwig, I'm just going to jump to your comment. You said, exciting times. Congrats. Lia, did you ever find a time and place to teach your wedding party, the Galamatiano, and or the... I don't know that dance. I don't know the
Sitaki. I don't know that one either.
Or would it be the Susta, maybe? I did mention, I wanted to teach the Greek dances. I put together like a couple of dates, and I couldn't get a date that all of my English friends could do, or not even many of them could do. And it was just too hard to get every single person, or even try and get like 3 or 4 of them in a room at the same time. It's so hard. I feel really gutted about that. I would have really liked to have been able to get my friends together and do that before the wedding. It hasn't been possible.
Hasn't worked, has it?
Which is so sad. But they're going to learn it on the night, so it'll be okay.
I just noticed a little message from Holly Beth.
Oh, yeah.
With a little duck emoji going, if you know,
you know.
I'm assuming she's referring to the
Amsterdam.
I'll be honest with you, I'm genuinely still naming ducks. I've been brushing my teeth and I'm like, spaceman duck, rocket duck.
That's so funny.
There's a duck for everything, isn't there?
Yeah, there was just so many ducks in that shop, and I was just like, he's never going to stop.
Yeah. No.
I feel like I'm going to sneeze, guys. I'm like, shall I mute it? Or, is it going? It's gone.
It's that season now in the UK where like hay fever is just like, my hay fever's just been going mad.
We went on a walk yesterday and he was just sobbing, like sneezing and eyes watering and itching, and I just thought, this is the most unpleasant walk.
Yeah, it's that season, so I'm like, I'll take the tablets in the morning, but they're not really working, so I might take 2.
Yeah, exactly, as long as they're the non-drowsy ones.
Yeah.
Lisa said, I was officially the second one in the room, just behind John. You guys are getting married. Love and light your way. Oh, nice. Thank you, Lisa. Nice. That's lovely. Oh, it's nice to... I feel like I'm at a little pre-wedding party and everyone's here. Just popping the Prosecco and the balloons.
Yeah. Nicoti's saying, are we going to the courthouse to get pre-married before the actual wedding?
Oh, well, that's a really good...
we are going somewhere tomorrow.
We're going tomorrow to the registrar... Like, not the registrar. It's called...
To get a license.
It's like the local town hall. There's like 4 of them in Warwickshire. And I could only get as an appointment at one of them. Like, all the others were just booked up. Had to do this ages ago. And it's called giving notice of marriage. So, I don't know if it's the same for, like, American viewers, but like we have to give notice, and then our names will get put up on like the town hall notice board, and if anyone objects to us getting married in a month's time, they can put their objections in. We're not telling
you where it is, just in case you guys put loads of objections in.
Yeah, so you've got to go, and we have to answer questions about each other to check that our marriage is, like, how long have we been together? We've probably go over some stuff in the car and get our story straight.
No, I want to have a laugh with them.
No, we can't not get this.
But like, how long have you been together? I'll be like, how long do you want us to be together?
No, you can't do stuff like that in the room tomorrow. You need to know your shh.
I might just be like, wow, that all depends, doesn't it? We'll just start playing games.
No, don't play games with them.
Wait,
when are you going to say that we've been together from? Because I don't know how long we've been together. I'm not one of those people that counts, to be honest.
18.
Okay, what if they say what month? What are you going to say?
I was like, could have been September, could have been October, depends who's asking.
Okay, let's just go for September then.
Anyway.
In case they ask. Because they're going to ask stuff like, what's Lia's dad's name and stuff. Just to check we know each other and it's not this fake marriage.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I think we'll be all right.
My friend was like, oh, when we went in, they asked us if we were brother and sister.
No.
And I was like, you're joking. How did you keep a straight face? And she was like, we just burst out laughing.
No.
Yeah. So if they ask us if we're siblings and stuff, you just got to genuinely, with a straight face, be like, no, we're not siblings. Bless you.
Oh, sorry.
Hey, viewer.
Told you.
Yeah. Oh, I just lost our video's still there. We've just had a comment. I actually don't know how long ago Lynn typed this, but it says, AK always seemed so happy since you've met, but love that he's even happier with that twist of fate getting him into property. Oh, that's lovely, Lynn. There was a time that you were very unhappy, but
since I met Leah, obviously, very happy now.
That's nice. Oh gosh.
I might actually go and blow my nose because this is going to drive people
Yeah,
insane.
just go,
I don't want to be
go.
sniffling and
Yeah, just
sniffling.
go. I'll hold the fort, don't worry.
Hold the fort.
Yeah, I will, don't worry. Elaine says, what has to be done for the wedding? Oh my God, Elaine. I'm still doing... it doesn't matter. You can just hear him. He's just blowing his nose. I always blow my nose, so people are always fed up of hearing that. There's quite a few little bits. Like this week, I've got my third fitting, my dress, because it's having like alterations done. AK's got his suit fitting, his suit alterations or pickup. Can't remember what you've got.
Yeah, so
I've
had like some alterations and
Yeah.
I'm sort of taking. Well, I'm trying it on Friday, so I'm hoping it's right and I don't have to make any more tweaks because I've been picky with it.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
I'll just
great.
pinch this in, pinch that in, do
Oh
that.
gosh, that's amazing.
Add some wings on the back, you know.
What?
Yeah, but no, my suit is white with wings on the back. No, it's funny. You're
Imagine
laughing,
that.
but you won't be laughing when you see it.
Yeah, imagine me walking up in church and just seeing you with some wings
Yeah.
on. Oh my
Why
gosh,
not?
I would just break down. It's so funny. Yeah, there's quite a few little bits, Elaine. Like I've got to meet with the florist again this week. I need to order some stuff, like some customized stickers for our wedding favors. There's just load. I've done the table plans. That was big. That took ages. I need to run them by you just so you can fully look at them and look at your side of the family and make sure that everyone I've put together actually knows each other and stuff. Yeah, but the big stuff is pretty much done. It's just all these little things that are just coming in now.
The important thing is
The marriage.
you and
not
I
even
know
the
the address of the church.
Yeah.
We know the date and the time and we turn up.
Yeah. Lisa said, I went once to a wedding at Greek Orthodox temple. I think she means a church, but yeah, temple. Greek Orthodox church in my town, Columbus, Ohio. The wedding was beautiful. The food was amazing. But the service was like 3 hours long. And then the reception. Yeah. The service is so long. I've said to some of my English friends, like, you don't need to come to the service if you don't want. Like, it's all in Greek. You're not going to understand any of it. And it's long.
But
They should. Like,
that's the main part, though.
that
You
is-
actually see you get married.
that is
like,
the wedding.
yeah.
Like I've said to people, like, because I'm an accommodating person, I'm like, I understand if you don't want to come to that.
No,
I would want to go to that because I'd be interested in the culture of
but
something different.
We need to pack the church out. It'll be so much better.
Yeah, the church I think will be packed out
Yeah.
because anyone can come to your church. So there's no invite to a church service.
Yeah.
Like if anyone on here
might-
wanted to come to the church service, you
I
can
might
come.
I might just like flyer the area, put some like flyers in the post.
You can come to the church service.
just
There's
invite.
you can't stop people walking into a church.
Yeah.
There's a wedding on as well.
Oh yeah. What?
What's
you
this?
simply have to get blood tests and a marriage license.
Oh, yeah. That's one thing they haven't made us do at the Greek Orthodox. They used to make a lot of people do it because lots of Greek people, Mediterranean people, have beta thalassemia trait, and I've got it, and we think he's got it. So when my parents got married, and your parents and our grandparents, you have to both get blood tests, and if you've got what I've got, we technically shouldn't be allowed to get married.
Right.
Because there's a chance that when two people with beta thalassemia trait have a child, that child has a higher risk of monthly blood transfusions by having like actual thalassemia. So yeah, I've got the trait. My dad's got the trait. My mum hasn't. It's worth checking out, especially before you know, don't want to like put a damper on it, but the priest hasn't said anything about doing blood tests. If he lands that on us and goes, you can't get married, I'll just be like, right, well, we're still having this party because everything's paid for.
Oh my God.
All right, we're not married, we're still having this massive party and you can call me your wife.
Jeez.
Anyway. So I would just go back to the comments that have been coming in. Yes. Oh my gosh. Some people are saying they had to have 100 quiz questions in a separate room. Yeah, I think they're going to separate us in rooms tomorrow.
Yeah, I heard.
We need to be ready for this.
Yeah, I know.
I love how I'm like, we need to get the story straight. Our story is our story, but are we on the same page? Is my point.
Honestly, I'm not worried about it.
Okay, good. John Helwig is here. The sirtak or the sirtaki is danced in a line or a circle formation with hands held on neighbours. Oh, it's like Zorba. Yeah, there's that. I know what that dance you mean. Like Zorba.
Yeah, yeah.
Not Susta, just that.
Oh.
1, 2,
yeah,
kick,
yeah. Oh,
yeah. Grace K said, I just got here. Are you guys getting married in the UK or Cyprus? We're getting married in the UK. We've got a party in Greece in September. But yeah, our wedding is here. John and Cara, I always see those guys. Hey, John and Cara, thanks for joining. Yeah. There's a blog. Oh, I lost us. Sorry. So I think some people in the comments are neighbours.
What?
I know. Hi, neighbour.
Really?
Oh, not actual neighbours. They're just neighbours like in... like
where
the next
live.
Town, I think, not like next door neighbours. Yes. So that's that. I think I've done a good few comments there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
What else do we want to talk about?
We went up to Grimsby yesterday. It was so grim. I needed the loo so badly. I mean, shall I tell this story or not? It's a bit of a
can
bleep.
If you want.
No, I won't tell it. It's not very nice,
No.
is it? You don't want to talk about that.
No, but I do have an appreciation for how much harder it is for women to
go to the loo when they need
it's
it.
like more of a thing for you guys.
Yeah, you were like, "Did you not bring your shiwi, Lia?" And I was like, "No, of course I didn't think to pack my shiwi to our project viewing." Like, as if I'm like packing my bag, packing all the cameras for filming, and then I go, "Hang on a minute, what about my shiwi?"
The thing is,
that's just not what I think to pack.
But you're going to a building site where the builders are males.
I know, and they're using the loo.
Care about the state of the toilet or what the toilet's like, you know? So,
like, just thinking about the toilet was,
you know, and guys can go wherever. They can go in a bush if they need to.
Vile. It's so bad.
You know,
the building site of it currently, like, you cannot go to the loo there if you're a lady.
We are excited to update you on that project because I feel like a lot has happened since the squatter left. Like, a lot has happened.
Yeah.
The property has changed a lot. And I just think there's a lot to update you on. So we just got through the Amsterdam vlogs, and
there'll be a video going out this Sunday, and that will be the time we went up to the squatter house on Easter Sunday.
Yes.
We filmed our walk around.
Yeah.
That should be going live this Sunday if it's finished.
Yeah.
And then maybe we'll post. Yeah, and then there'll be something else, and then later on we'll post the video that we just filmed yesterday. But we need to do some voiceovers on it and stuff, and there's still a lot to show you. But it's looking good. It's looking good.
It's coming on.
It's coming on.
I think it's been one of those. They're always learning curves. Like, do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, by the way, Donnie said, "Who will cry first, you or AK?"
Obviously me.
Donnie,
obviously me.
He's talking about the wedding, right?
Yeah, Donnie, I cry it like X Factor.
Honestly,
MasterChef.
I've got a video on my phone of Lia reading a birthday card that my sister sent me. She's reading my card and she's crying. I'm like, "Are you all right, mate?"
It was just so lovely. It was so like meaningful and lovely, and I just started crying because it was just, you know, it hit the nail on the head. She's just saying how supportive you were as a brother and as a friend, and I just started sobbing.
Jeez.
It's a really nice Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
What can you do? But yeah, guys, feel free as well to ask us any questions.
Oh yeah, anything wedding or property related,
Yeah,
or
I can't
just
guarantee
anything.
we'll answer them.
Yeah.
Because it depends what the question is. But feel free to ask anyway, and we'll do our best to answer them as well.
Yeah.
But,
we've I think we'll blink and it will be here. I'm actually going away on Saturday for 5 days. I'm going to Greece. Me and Christy are going for just some relaxation. My cousin Vassor is coming as well, so it's like three girls hitting a Greek island. We're going to Naxos, and just basically the plan is just to relax for a bit. I can't tell you how stressful things have been. I know everyone who's ever planned anything to this much detail must get stressed. Like, I just didn't really know what I was in for, and that combined with some other stuff, like just before you know it, like there's stuff building on top of the other, and you go, whoa, I'm just like at the edge. So I feel like it's much needed time away. You're going to miss me though. 5 days I'm not here.
Yeah, I swear you always leave.
I think you've been gone more this year. You've had like Portugal, you've had Lisbon is Portugal. You've had Portugal, Ibiza, Dubai. Oh no, did you go to Dubai when I was in New York?
No, that's when the squatter happened.
Oh yeah, when the squatter happened, you were just think you were just in Dubai and as a squatter living in our house, and you were just chilling with our business partner. Anyway, sometimes I think about that. Yeah, so Nikoji said, our sensitive gal, Leah. Yeah, honestly, this year is just like, it's flown by. How is it nearly July? I'm in disbelief.
Do you know what? I feel like asking anyone watching this now, anyone viewing this who is married,
any advice?
I think
that's a really good question.
I think that's the thing, because what I'm trying to do at the moment, honestly, is speak to people who are married, and more often than not, it's very similar. Like, the advice is very similar, but like when you're younger, people give you advice and you're like, yeah, whatever, right? Well, I'm actually at that point now where I'm just like, no, seriously, please give us advice, because
really,
because if it helps us or saves me from doing something wrong or something like that, then all the better. So yeah, if anyone's watching this who's married and has advice for marriage, for married life, then feel free to hit us up and tell us what's what.
That's a really good. That's a good question.
I'm not really sure what to do when you get married. There's no.
I don't think anything's changing.
I don't think anything changes.
I think until we move into our place, or until that progresses, I don't think anything's going to really change. And then obviously when children start happening, that's when things will really change, won't it? I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I don't know.
Crinkle said, "Don't lie about anything."
Yeah, I mean that's good. Yeah, to be fair, that is good advice, one. Crinkle. I want to know what Crinkle's name is, because I always see
hashtag.
I always see Crinkle hashtag as well, and I'm like, damn, Crinkle's a good. Crinkle always gives us loads of positivity as well. So
yeah, Crinkle's always really positive.
So, yeah, but
Michelle, hi Michelle. I just noticed your comment and I scrolled past it. So it says, "Hi Lia and AK. I'm a property investor in Wandsworth/London. And so love your property journey. I can't wait to meet you both at some point."
No, wicked.
Have an amazing wedding, Michelle Card. Thank you, Michelle. That's so lovely.
Yeah, that is nice. Yeah.
We'd absolutely love to meet. We're in London quite a bit anyway. So always up for a little. Don't know. We're thinking, aren't we? You've reintroduced the Midlands networking night, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm just at the moment, because there's so much going on.
Yeah.
I've just made it really casual, so we're just gonna all meet up at a bar, and whoever's there is there, and we'll grab a drink.
Yeah.
And we'll talk property and just catch up and stuff. So just reintroducing that pretty casually at the moment, and we'll see how that goes. After the wedding, maybe we'll do something a little bit more formal. But
because we were doing the one a month in Birmingham, and then that kind of stopped, and then now it's just kind of like we're just going to do something that's way less formal, no paying for a venue, no paying for like a hotel setup. Yeah. It's just going to be way better.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But yeah, if we ever do any in London, Michelle, we'll definitely give you a shout, because that we just love. Like today, we were with property people today, like Steph and her friend Badge, and like we were just chatting about property and stuff, and as well as life and other things. But I was just sitting there like, oh, I've got property friends now.
Oh my God. Yeah.
I was like, oh yeah. And it's just interesting as we were talking about like refinancing and rates and mortgages and this and that and tenants, and it was just really interesting. You're shaking the camera when you do that.
Sorry.
It's okay. And it was just really good because he was Badge was explaining one of his deals to me, and I was like, oh, I wonder if this is nice to him because I understand everything he's saying. I don't know. I just wondered how many friends he had to talk about that kind of thing.
Yeah. So I just want to read out some advice.
Oh yeah, let's do the wedding advice. This is nice.
Yeah. So Christy's asked about honeymoon, by the way, and we have a little
mini moons planned.
Yeah, we have a little trip planned. Like a week after the wedding, we're going to go to Rome for a few days just to get away. So that'll be nice.
Yeah, what we do is it 5 days but 4 nights. It's 4 nights, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the 23rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. Yeah, 5 days, 4 nights in Rome. So we need to book up our activities. Actually, there's a lot of logistical planning we have to do for that.
Yeah. So
yeah,
John and Cara. Oh my God, yeah. Know that your spouse loves you more than anyone else in the world. Damn, they've been in love since 1978.
Nah, that's lovely.
Jeez.
Oh my gosh.
Like, what's that? Like 9
Oh.
years longer than I've been alive.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Jeez. Crinkle said, if anyone starts flirting with you, walk away.
Oh my God. Oh,
Crinkle's
Karen.
amazing.
It's Karen.
Oh,
Crinkle
Karen.
is Karen. Crinkle's Karen. I love that.
Oh my gosh.
Love that.
If anyone starts flirting with you, just walk away. Yeah.
That's
then you're
good-
like,
that is
they
good
can't
advice.
take it too far.
Good
just
advice.
walk away.
Good advice, Karen.
How do you know if someone's flirting though? What if they're just
come
being
on.
really friendly and then
Honestly,
you're just,
you know.
if you know, you know.
Of course you
If
know,
they cross the line, you're like,
of
oh,
course
that's
you know. I mean,
flirt.
I guess, I assume it's easier, like,
It's easier to
I don't
view
know.
that.
I'm going
I
to say,
don't know.
maybe I'll just say a comment that people won't agree with, but whatever.
Oh, okay, fine. You can say it.
No, I
It's a
guess
free
it's
channel.
easier to know, surely, if a guy's flirting with a girl.
Yeah.
Surely.
Yeah, maybe. Because if
I
a
dunno.
girl's flirting with a guy,
Like,
it's a
it's
bit
less-
more like, could that be friendly? Or I don't know.
I don't know. Anyway, stupid comment. Lynn, 39
years
years married.
married.
Best advice I can offer is always stay true to yourself.
That's nice.
That is good
Lynn.
advice, to be fair. I hope that we do stay true to ourselves.
I think so.
Next
Sorry,
is-
guys. I'm yawning and he's nudging me because I get tired because we schedule it's my own fault. I schedule the live streams really late. I'm just being dead honest here. Like
I'm the one who's like,
these guys.
9 o'clock is so late. I'm usually like getting ready for bed at 9. Oh my God, yeah. I go to bed early. Yeah.
I was yawning today from about 5 p.m. and Steph was telling a story and I went like this. She caught me yawning and I was like, oh no. But then when I was telling her something, she started yawning as well.
Jeez.
And I was like, oh, Steph, we're both tired. Anyway, Nexus says, give each other grace. Don't hold on to anything that makes you angry, and communicating with each other is key. Yeah, definitely.
Dan, what does she mean by give each other
Give
grace?
each other grace. Like, I think it means like cut each other a bit of slack.
Is that what
Is
it
that what
is?
that means? Give each other a
Maybe,
bit of grace.
yeah. Oh, but she
I
said,
think
yeah,
that's what it means.
it's really important. She's saying don't hold on to anything that makes you angry, and communication. I think like
Yeah, it's the communication.
It sounds so simple, but I guess majority of people just don't always do it.
communicate.
So
Yeah, it's so true.
Lynn's advice: be ready and committed to fight for your marriage through any rough patches. People grow and change, may have periods of growing apart slightly, then back together if you stick together. The thing is, like, it freaks me out reading this stuff because I'm just like, oh my God, like,
It's highs
what is
and
this
lows,
ride
isn't
going to
it?
be? Like, do
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, you're freaking me out, Lynn.
Yeah, like we're stuck with each other.
It's almost
now.
like, you know what it's like? You know what it's like? I feel like all these people that are married are just laughing because they're just like, you
got
mugs.
no idea.
Like, you've got no idea.
They're like, oh, you two just focusing on your little property projects. Just
like,
wait until life gets really hard.
Exactly, yeah, until you've actually got real problems.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Lia.
Lia said our 22nd anniversary was Saturday. Happy anniversary
Happy
for Saturday.
anniversary.
And another person's comment on your Amsterdam vid stuck with me. The couples who travel well together stay together.
Oh wow!
That's so nice.
The traveling couple. Well, the retired
John
travellers,
and
John and
Cara,
Cara.
the retired travellers.
I'm sure they'll agree with that, won't they?
Yeah.
Um,
There's sometimes when we're walking on our usual little loop, do you ever walk past that, that house and it's got the caravan out front and it says, just two old codgers living the dream.
Yeah.
And it's got the picture of two old, like a cartoon of two old people with their sticks. And they called it just two old codgers living the dream.
Amazing.
And I just thought it was so cute.
Amazing.
That they just go around travelling and they just do their retirement.
Yeah.
I know what's stopping us. Got a life to go get. Got to do things. Got to build for our future. Got to try and make something
your
for
dad always
ourselves.
says to me, he always goes,
you guys
it's
slow
always
down.
the same cycle. When you're younger, you're trying to build, you're trying to take over the world, you're trying to do this, you're trying to do this.
Take over the
then
world.
you get older and you just think, well, there's more to life than this. You know what I mean? And it goes in a circle. It's as you're a kid, you just think, oh yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
You get to a certain age,
as a kid, you just don't even think about making any money for the future or trying to build anything for yourself.
What I'm trying to say is, there's the same loop for most humans.
Yeah, and when it gets back around to later in life, you just turn into a kid again. So you just want to have fun again.
Yeah.
You're like, what was that all for? I just need to have fun and enjoy my life and stuff. Well, I think that's what I've seen and heard. But
Holly Beth. Actually, everything changes after actually getting married. It's a deeper level versus being engaged.
Yeah, that's interesting, Holly Beth. I think,
that's pretty cool.
I think it must, not that at any point during our engagement have I thought, I want to walk away from this. But I suppose in a marriage, it's walking away from a marriage is a bigger deal, isn't it? Than just being
well, yeah.
Walking away,
Of course.
We were talking about that today, weren't we? We were just talking about how we need to sort out, we've got a few video ideas actually in terms of finance and our financial setup and what's going to be changing once we get married, and we've just got some big conversations we need to have together and some stuff we need to sort out.
Lisa said that she went to Greece in 2005 and spent a week on the mainland and island
hopped for 3
weeks and easily drank a bottle of wine a day and loads of ouzo.
No way, Lisa.
Oh my god, she said she's 55 and now she's exhausted just thinking about it. I'm actually hungover reading. I've actually got a hangover reading that.
That's so funny, Lisa.
But fair play to Lisa.
A bottle of wine a day. Hopefully that was shared.
No.
Oh my goodness.
I think that's what she means.
Loads of ouzo. Yeah.
But yeah.
Jeez. Just really, Nikoti said, just really try to file the moments as they happen. Put them in your mental file. Oh, that's nice. And just life advice, really. Be present.
Be present. That's really good advice.
Yeah.
Soak in the moment, soak in the now.
Yeah.
We're doing this live stream now.
Yeah, the power of
here,
now.
Enjoy this.
Yeah, well, imagine if we were on the live stream, but one of us was just on our phone, not being present. That would be awful.
Well, yeah.
well, yeah.
I think people would get a little bit annoyed.
I think we would be
that.
why are you live? Go away.
Yeah. Damn, Lauren OG.
Lauren OG. After 5 years of marriage and 15 years with my husband, I think I have to say, just keep communicating and stay true to your own self. The person you're with loves you for you, so stay you and be happy. Yeah, you shouldn't merge into me and I shouldn't merge into you.
No, that'd be weird.
Because you signed up for me and I signed up for you.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
If you
I'm already short enough. I don't want to be even shorter.
Yeah. And yeah, so don't merge in. Don't become anything other than just be you.
Danielle made a good point.
Go on.
Unshared expectations is predetermined frustration.
Premeditated.
Premeditated frustration. That is so good.
Unshared expectations that you don't share out loud.
So you know, for example, the other day you got a bit annoyed because you were like, "Oh, I'm doing the table list all by myself, blah blah blah."
Yeah.
So in your head, you expected me to help, but you didn't actually ask me to help.
Yeah.
So it's an unshared expectation
Yeah.
is basically premeditated
Frustration.
Such good, but that's going to stick with me, that is.
Oh my gosh,
Cheers,
Danielle, that'll probably be on his phone background by tomorrow.
My God, I'm literally going to take a photo.
That's the
I'm
kind of
gonna
thing
put
he'll
that on a
do.
t-shirt.
That's the kind of thing he'll write that like in his office, and it will live on the board for about half a year. So thank you for that. Lynn said, and don't let other people's opinions and experiences on their relationship infect you. So having friends getting divorced, separating, seeming to try to turn us against each other was weird.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Gee, yeah.
Can't imagine, like, you know, a couple that we're close with, you know, if they split up, trying to then make others split up. That would be so strange.
Sounds
How
intense.
toxic. Yeah.
Sounds really
intense.
Yeah. Oh my God, Lisa's saying she's got an idea that we live stream during the reception for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So they can all be with us there and share the excitement. I mean...
Oh, that's so nice. I mean, you know what? If someone else was holding the phone and we were just on it for 10 minutes, that'd be amazing.
You know what?
I'd get someone to hold it for 10 minutes.
It's another one of those things, Lisa, where, like, we could do it if we're ahead of the game, i.e. we set it up in advance and it's ready and we just pass someone the phone and they do it. I mean, it's just another thing on the list to try and figure out, but I don't know.
Yeah. And like you wouldn't want to think like, oh, is it going to be good? Like it would be on a phone, so it wouldn't be
a bit ropey.
It might be a bit ropey.
It'd be like,
you know, in a field.
Up, down, yeah.
But maybe that's what going live is about. Maybe it's about sharing organic moments. And
I mean, look, if you think that's a good idea, maybe just like comment and say yes, or like whatever. Like let's just see. It'd be just interesting to see how many people think that that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, it could be something that we give, you know, someone else the job of like, okay, your job is to go on my phone, go on, click this button, press go live, and off we go.
Don't know about that.
I know what we need to do is do a test as well on the phone. Like, can you schedule a live on your computer, but then activate it on your phone and go? You know what I mean? And we have to test it, so that people know it's going to happen. Or not.
Oh yeah, Elaine makes a good point. Don't go to bed mad at each other.
Oh yeah, Dad always says that. Never sleep on an argument.
To be fair,
I've heard a lot of people say that one.
I'm not sure we ever have, but that is good advice.
The cheeky Americans. What a good name.
Yeah, that is cool. Ask each other if a conversation is a listen or fix it situation. Sometimes we just need to vent, and sometimes we're looking for advice. Don't try to fix a listen situation. That's a really good point. There's a
oh, that's so good.
You know, the nail.
Yeah, the nail. I hate that video because you just said it's about me.
This woman's got like a nail in her head and she's just like talking about this achy pain she's got there.
No, wait. The people need to Google it so that you don't ruin it. What's it called?
What's it called?
Is it called You've Got a Nail in Your Head?
No, it's called...
like, don't watch it now, but after this live stream...
don't watch it now.
Just type in nail in head. Is it
woman?
Well, don't put in woman.
Yeah, it's not about the nail.
Okay.
It's called.
Is it 24 million views?
It's not about the nail. And
it's a short film called It's Not About the Nail.
That is essentially what she's talking about. It's not about the nail. People just want
to be heard.
Want to be heard. So the cheeky Americans are
I think that's what therapy is sometimes. Sometimes your therapist says something over and over and you're like, I just want to be heard. It's not about the nail in my head.
Do you know what? Karen, aka Crinkle Hashtag, has made a good point as well. She's like, pick your battles. Like, meaning don't worry about the little things like he didn't take out the garbage or whatever. So
I would never have to worry about that anyway. He does all his jobs.
Yeah, I do. I'm well trained. So like
he does all his jobs.
But she makes a good point.
It's true. Like pick your battles. You know, if he's not done something, like is that really worth the fight? Yeah. So true.
But
Holly Beth said, I think that you guys survived the lockdown together. It's a very good positive sign that your relationship is a good, strong one. Yeah, I mean, a lot of couples said that they found the lockdown really hard. I didn't find the lockdown hard. I just was like,
I think we loved it.
Awesome.
Like, we actually
absolutely loved it.
I think it was quite novel for us because
I was just used to going out every day at 9 a.m. and coming back at 5:30.
End of the day, look, we didn't have kids, so you know, I can imagine if you had kids in lockdown, it was just more stress because everyone's in the house.
Yeah.
It was just Leah and I. I was usually at the office and stuff like that. So, you know, it was quite nice to be at home and stuff. So it was actually quite novel.
We were like, oh, we're eating lunch and dinner together.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Lisa says never raise your voice, but to be fair, like, we shout at each other.
That's like, yeah, that's...
Leah shouts at me, that's why she's lost her voice. So.
Oh, you need to stop joking about that in case people think it's not a joke.
No, seriously,
Oh,
it's not a joke. I can't remember what Nikoti's saying that would be weird too. But yeah.
Yeah, that would be weird, lol. Oh, I can't remember what that must have been ages ago now.
Yeah, I can't remember either. But a few people are saying yes, live stream the wedding, yes. A few people are saying yes. Sandra, Joyce, Amanda, $1 million smile.
The thing is that like
Oliver.
I feel like with the wedding, I would feel really hurt if like other people started posting videos before we had the opportunity to post ours. Like I feel like that would be like. I would be like, oh, let us have our moment to post our wedding video. So in a way, like if we went live on the night of our wedding, it almost invites everyone else at our wedding to just be like, oh, I'll just put up all my videos from your wedding. And it's like,
look, my gut.
I don't know how I feel about that.
My kind of like,
it's a bit shady.
My kind of gut is saying like, can we just
be in a room,
the vlog camera down on that day, please, and just like. You know what I mean? And just be there and not think about anything else apart from being in the moment and seeing friends and family around you.
Yeah.
Like
it's a difficult one, isn't it? It's because it's like your wedding, like going to a wedding is not a social media event, it's a wedding. Like it shouldn't be treated like, you know what I mean? How I've gone to like, say Stella and Heartbeat's wedding and like I've got loads of content, but then I was just like, I didn't ever post it. It's just in my camera. Yeah. They haven't received their wedding footage yet. So why on earth would I post their wedding before they can even post their wedding?
Don't know.
And they're waiting months and months and months. It takes ages as well for videographers and photographers to send you all the stuff back. Yeah. Like it can take half a year, apparently, to get all your stuff back.
Really?
Yeah, so it's just kind of like by the time you eventually get the video, it's nice in a way because you go, oh, I get to relive this now. But it's so long that like... You're like, oh, here we go, just posting this thing half a year later. But maybe that's okay. Like, maybe that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't know, just
I like
something.
I like Leah's optimism, Leah Dunsee's optimism. Because she's like, from what she can see, I think you guys have a fantastic view on life and tackling challenges as a team. Marriage will be a breeze. Don't fret and just go with it. So
yeah, that's nice.
I hope you're right, Leah. You know, I really do. I hope you're right. And if you're not right, then well, there's nothing I can do. So
yeah. No, well, you know what, guys? It's been really, really nice just chatting to everyone. I feel like these 45 minutes have just flown by. And I've got to tell you guys, we finished watching Breaking Bad. So last night was the last episode. And it was just, honestly, so I watched that series maybe like 9 years ago or something. And then I've forgotten, I've obviously remembered the premise, but rewatching it, with you watching it for the first time was so good.
So good.
We've just been geeking out on like Breaking Bad stuff. We've been watching like certain episode explainers and talking about the characters and their journeys, and we've just been nerding out on Breaking Bad, haven't we?
The explainers.
We love
so
it.
Like when it finishes, we go through our thing of like, this is what I think that meant. This is what that scene meant. This is what that meant.
Love it.
And then we go onto YouTube and we're like, right, explain. And then we see what they say and we're like, see, we told you that's what that meant.
Yeah.
It's like...
It's so good. We're like, that symbolises that. And then we like nerd out on it. I love it so much.
So for anyone that, I'm sure a lot of you probably have watched Breaking Bad, but I think it's based in New Mexico. And it always looks like blue skies and sunny there.
It really does,
I'm like, where is New Mexico? I want to go there. Like, it just looks like it's good weather all the time.
And like Hank always refers to where they are as Albuquerque. I've never heard of it. I only heard of it from the show.
But like, I'm guessing New Mexico is like south. I'm assuming, like, I'm just making an assumption without looking at a map. I assume it's like south towards Mexico. But it just always looks like blue skies and sunny. And I was like, imagine living somewhere like that. Always blue skies.
Yeah, I mean, Leah said, do I start with BB or Better Call Saul? I think we started with BB. We might watch El Camino, which is like the spin-off about Jesse.
Yeah, it's the film after Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
And Better Call Saul is
that the prequel?
Apparently is the prequel, but I don't know. Okay. Don't quote me on that. But.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe we'll watch Better Call Saul. I don't know. Whatever you want. We could have a break from like watching TV in bed. So we've been having like an episode a night for. Like that's been our thing we've been looking forward to. Like,
I used to
night.
read every night in bed, and then we got into the habit of watching
TV in bed,
Breaking Bad every night, and like I feel a bit guilty. But maybe we should just.
I don't know. Maybe we'll go back to books.
Yeah.
The problem is that when you open a page of a book and you go, now I'm sleepy. Breaking Bad just wires you.
God,
you're like wired.
Like you just can't go to sleep.
You're on edge.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for all your comments. Keep your special day. Someone asked if we've hired a videographer. Yes, we have hired a videographer. So yeah, obviously that's gonna be amazing to get that footage. They're gonna edit it into a nice sort of 8 to 10 minute film of the day as well. I've also asked if we can keep all of the files, so every single file that they record on the night, and they're going to give me a hard drive at the end of the night with all of the files on them. So if it turns out that their wedding video does take like a year, I could just start editing them myself. But see, the files will be really big because they're filming on I think they're filming on like Sony. I'm going to geek out over cameras now, like A7 Mark III, I don't know. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining. We're going to try and jump on another live stream maybe when I'm back from my little 5 days in Greece, and that'll be the last one before the wedding, I think. So yeah, it's been really fun, hasn't
amazing.
Yeah, it's been really nice to catch up. I feel like with the live streams, because we get to talk to you for like 40 minutes or an hour, it's just way more chatting than we'd ever do in a 10-minute upload on a Sunday. Sundays are still our upload day, but you just get so much more to say on a live, don't you?
You don't have to worry about ums and ahs and this sort of stuff. So yeah,
and no editing.
Always amazing. So
yeah,
appreciate you guys stopping by as always. Without you, then
there'd be no
all
property
this is
couple.
Pointless. So yeah, appreciate you guys.
Aww.
And we will.
You're the best. You're so lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah, like always showing appreciation for me and for everyone else.
I love these guys. Like these guys have
so nice.
Turned up to watch us. Like you've taken your spare time to literally watch us. So we really do appreciate you. So thank you. And we'll see you again on Sunday when we post our next video.
Yes, so see you on Sunday, and lots of love, everyone. I'm going to try and find the end stream button now, because you know what I'm like, it takes me ages. See you guys soon. Thanks again for joining. Bye.